Welcome to Go Well with Sharon, guys. This week we're talking about Reiki, reflexology, healing, and relaxation. I have here with me in the studio today Pierre Doubell. Pierre, thank you so much for being with us today.
Pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Now, you are a Reiki healer or master.
That's right.
What does that mean? And what training, what education do you need to become a Reiki master?
Well, you don't really need any education as such. It's three different courses that you go through to become a Reiki master, 3 different levels. The first is just the introduction to Reiki, where you just get to know what the energies are and what they're about, and kind of get your head around what it is. Reiki 2 is a little bit more complicated, where it comes to there's certain symbolisms and certain ideas that come with it. And then the Reiki Masters is just to be able to actually attune other people to be Reiki healers themselves. So it's just the last step in it, but it's not quite. Everybody thinks Reiki Master. It's just the ability to attune others to become Reiki healers as well.
Okay. And now your practice is called 3 Moons Reiki.
That's right. Yeah.
What is the significance of the 3 moons? Is there a story behind that?
Yeah, with the 3 attunements, you're supposed to have a period of time. It's normally about 1.5 to 2 months. Between your attunements, just to acclimatize yourself to the energy, because it's a new concept, some new energies and everything like that running through you. But I've been into spiritualism my whole life. I was quite in tune with the energies, so I had my attunements done on each full moon, hence the name 3 Moons Reiki.
Oh, awesome. And I see that 3 Moons Reiki is registered with MASA, the Metaphysical Association of South Africa.
That's right.
Now, what is the significance of that, and why is that important? What do they do?
Metaphysics is a very broad-based umbrella, if you will. It covers all of your metaphysical, everything unseen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot in there that people don't know necessarily. They don't have any control over. So MASA, the Metaphysics Association, actually is the governing body that makes sure that you are not busy with wrong things like giving wrong information and scamming people. So if anybody has a problem with you or thinks that they're being scammed and they go to Metaphysics Association, then they'll do an investigation to see are you actually who you say you are and doing what you're supposed to do. They also, like me being a Reiki master, I can't do other things like tarot reading or throwing the bones or medicines or anything like that. I just deal with Reiki, and that's all I'm allowed to do.
Okay, fantastic. Now tell me, Pierre, a typical Reiki session, what does that entail? Can you just walk us through the process?
Sure. Reiki is an energy healing, so it's non-invasive, non-intrusive. The client arrives, we had a bit of a talk just to find out where they are, what they'd like out of the session. Typically it lasts an hour, hour and a half. Sometimes I talk a little bit too much, so it's about 2 hours. But it's literally, the client comes in, we have a chat, they lie down on the massage table, and I just put my hands on them. I don't have to rest my hands on them. I can keep it a centimeter or 2 above if they have a problem with physical touch. And the energies do the work. I just let the energies flow through me, through the client, and it cleanses and heals and restores balance in the chakra system, that they can heal themselves, then the body can start healing itself. So most clients come a little bit nervous, and by the time they leave, most times they actually fall asleep on the bed. They're so relaxed. So it's just a nice, calming, relaxing session.
Fantastic. Now tell me, I've heard the rumors that you don't even have to be in the same room or in the same country for that matter when you do energy healing or Reiki healing. Is that so? How does this work?
It is very true. Reiki it's a spiritual healing, so that works on a physical level. So it's a spiritual, physical healing. But because it's spirit based, spirit doesn't need to, it doesn't know time and space. So I can heal somebody remotely that's in another country. I can remotely heal somebody in the same room, just by physically just holding my hands out and letting the energies flow towards them. The attunements as well can be done remotely. So if somebody's in another country or another town, you just set a time and a date, and then you can send the energies to them, and then they will be attuned.
Oh, that's amazing. But now for the people out there that are a bit concerned about Reiki and this whole hocus pocus thing, can you just enlighten us about actual energy healing, and where does the energy come from? What is this energy?
Well, even in the studies, they say if you try to explain what Reiki is and where it comes from, it's very difficult to explain where it comes from. But the word Reiki means energy from the heavens, energy from outside. Chi is obviously life force. Rei is from outside. And like I said, it's a non-intrusive. It comes from the universe. It comes from God. It's a creational healing energy. It's got no connotations with religion at all. It was founded in Japan, but the Japanese master, Dr. Yusui, who actually founded it, found references in Vedic text, in Buddhist text, ancient text, and he started studying this, and he started meditating on this, and he actually discovered the healing through there. But it's been done from time immemorial. The knowledge has been with us for such a long time. It was just lost for a couple of 100 years, and then Dr. Yusui rediscovered it. So it's like if you're walking down the road and you stub your toe, instinctively you put your hands on it. If somebody else hurts themselves, instinctively you put your hands on them. It's just one human being healing another human being through energy, through touch.
Fantastic.
And if people have queries, they can always contact me directly.
Fantastic.
And it's better on a one-on-one just to explain what it is. And Google's your friend. Always go, if you're unsure of something, Google it. It's not a pseudoscience. It gets used in hospitals in America and in the US, in the United States, the United States and America, sorry, and in the UK. And they actually heal people in hospitals.
And just quickly, Pierre, how do people get hold of you?
They can contact me through Facebook, 3 Moons, the number 3 Moons Reiki, or they can contact me on WhatsApp as well on 0844 067 094.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Pierre.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Reiki is definitely not something sinister. It is pure. It is healing. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you very much.